To the freezer, man, we got this organic broccoli right here. We got us some sweet dark cherries. Yeah, you know it. Some organic strawberries, of course. Also got us some wild blueberries. Yes, sir. A bag of that organic sweet dark cherries. Yep. Some organic chopped spinach. And I got two of my juices up in here. My Go-Go Wild juice. Got us another bag of that good organic. You know what I'm saying? So you see, let's get it. And right here inside my freezer, I got me some organic peas, so that's all, or that's, wow. Now, when you talk about a transformation journey, a healthy lifestyle, hashtag healthy lifestyle, hashtag healthy eats, hashtag healthy juices, healthy, hashtag healthy smoothies, et cetera, et cetera. That's it. And when I did my transformation journey from January to June 4th on my mother's birthday, RIP Mama B, that was 6 months of discipline, of organized, of godly, fruitful, angelic structure that multiplies like a woman create life. That was of having that good old direction and staying grounded. You know what I mean? I did that for 6 months of seeing my value, knowing my worth, seeing myself as the prize, and prioritizing myself and celebrating myself, never partying and leaving myself in a dish party. I really did that, and I changed for the better instead of doing something strange for a piece of change, and et cetera, et cetera. And I did it. So this is what I be doing, and I do a lot of. I got my Go-Go Wild juices, so people come mess with me. Those fruits you see, I do smoothies, I do yogurt bowls, I do acai, I do, bowls. I do chia seeds bowl. I do it all. I do a lot of little things. And through time, you're going to see what it is. And it's going to always be out there for people to come support a future entrepreneur. For everybody out there who really love me, want to see me doing good, this is what it is. And anybody want to know a transformation journey and how to change up your diets, look, you see, there's nothing here that's toxic. There's no fast food. There's no pre-cooked food. There's no junk food. None of that. I got me some healthy nuts. I got some cashews, as you can see. And look, it's the unsalted ones. Look, I got me some pistachios. You know what I mean? That's the only thing I got. I got chia seeds and other supplements, etc., etc. But there's nothing negative here as our transformation journey. So I'm, like I said, I'm gonna show you how I clean my system and do it all. You know what I mean? As I go along, I'm gonna show you the teas that I use through time and everything. I also got me some quinine over there. Hold up. I just remember I got this bag of quinine. I've been turning it up too. You feel me? So these are all the things that I use. So this is what I do. You know what I mean? I do this for real, for real. And this is it right here. This is how you start off, and you gotta just be dedicated and do it. You know what I mean? So I told everybody that I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show you how I do it. So for everybody who does support me and do watch my channel and really vibe with me, and really celebrate Northside God's plan, better known as Chef C.I.E to the D, better known as me. You know what I mean? And et cetera, et cetera. I really appreciate that y'all love my value and y'all really rock with me. So I'm gonna just leave it as an up with it and let's get it. Stay tuned in and follow for more. Subscribe to my channels, yo. And you're gonna like what you see as time goes by. I just remembered I didn't show these cranberries. I also got some cranberries. So yeah, it's about that time. I'm gonna make some cranberry juice with this. And I'm also, you already know, you know it. I'm also gonna make some cranberry sauce with it, y'all. So let's get it. Up with it. Like I said, man. I'm gonna keep hitting y'all with more of that greatness. Blessings respectfully, y'all. So yeah, man. I'm working on myself, and I don't never really stop. And I do this for a living. You feel me? This is not for play. I really live like this, and it's what I really do. It's not hard for you to change your diet. It's just that you got to be dedicated to do it continuously. You know what I mean? And stay consistent with it. It's not hard. The only thing that's hard is when you tell yourself it's hard. I did it, and I did it with all kind of problems, situations, pain, suffering, and even pressure, etc., etc. You just got to become pressure to your problem, your situation, your pain, and your suffering, instead of let it become pressure to you. That's it. All you got to do is really move forward and own your position, be in control. That's all. It's all is about is control. You can't really say you're the man and you don't have control over your life, because this will show you that you're not. You can't say you're the big woman. You know what I mean? You got to be complete at it. That's all it is, bro. You got to really do it. So I love doing this right here, and I changed my whole life around. I used to drink liquor and beer and all of that, smoke cigarettes, weed, and all of that. I was going through it. I went through a lot of spiritual warfare. I went to war in the flesh. So let me show you. You see, this is my foot. I went to war in the flesh. You know what I mean? And they labeled it psoriasis. You feel me? And when I got, went through a lot of spiritual warfare and war in the mind, of have to deal with hearing the voices and seeing things when I was, family members did a certain type of dark entities to me. You feel me? This is what I was left with. So they label me bipolar, schizophrenic, and this right here, psoriasis, is what they label it. But it's war in the flesh. So I have to eat healthy. So if anybody know anything about like dealing with situations like psoriasis and eczema, you know that there's certain things you can't eat or drink because when you do, it attack your flesh way more. You understand? So a lot of people don't get it, but that's why I'm breaking it down to you this way. Cipher what I mean. You know what I mean? This is for learning purposes only. So this is what I have to do. So I changed my whole diet. You know what I mean? And as people always tell you, things really start from the gut. It's the truth. So for psoriasis, they tell you you can't have acid. So you think about lemons. You can't eat no grapefruits. I love grapefruit. My mom was a diabetic, and if she wasn't on her medicine, that's one of the amazing fruits that's good for everybody out there who don't understand sugar diabetes. And one of the most amazing foods for it, if it don't mess with the medication, is grapefruits. But you can't have no citrus, no oranges, none of it, no lemons, no limes, none of it. This I bought because I use this for when I make my juices for my Go Go Wild juices. But I don't put it in mine that I drink myself. But I love the citrus, but I can't have it. It's not good for me. I can't have no carbohydrates. You know what I mean? So no sugars. Any food that got sugar in it, I can't have it. I don't care to eat fast food or anything like that. So you know what I mean? But there's certain things that I love to have now and then here and now. I can't eat it from all that I've been through. You feel me? I can't have pepper, no seasoning pepper, no roasted peppers, you know what I'm saying? No bell peppers, and I love putting bell peppers in my food, but I'm not able to use it. I even juice them, you know what I mean? I might juice it with a pomegranate, an apple, or something, you feel me? But I can't, I'm not able to have it. Like I said, I don't drink alcohol, so I'm not really care about alcohol, but alcohol is another thing that it's not good for the skin, but I did just love to use to eat like Hennessy wings and bourbon wings and have chicken beer. You ever have a whole baked chicken, you put the beer in it? Oh, it's so good. You know what I mean? And I'm working a plan on that for when I get ready to start doing that and stuff for like on my menus. As time goes by, I'm gonna show you all the things that I'm getting into. Like I said, you're gonna see me doing a lot in my near future. Look out for me. But those are things that's not good for psoriasis. So all of that I'm saying, fast food, all of that type of stuff is not good. It's really not. And a lot of people don't know because they just probably usually just go to the doctor and they get their pills or shots or and put little ointments on their skin, and they never know why it really doesn't go no much where. It's also in the diet, the foods you eat. Take a look. Like I said, I started looking into myself and everything I eat, drink, everything up that I got that they leave me. I started really looking into it. My hands used to be as bad as my feet. But because I've been taking good care of myself, it's not as bad. And one time, my skin broke out so much, all around here, it was cut open. It was all cut open. It's just dry right now. I've been washing all day, but it was cut all open, and it was as bad as my feet. Let me show you my foot again. It was bad. It was like I was walking on eggshells and corn, horn of corn. You see what I'm saying? Corns. And man, I'm telling you, it's an uncomfortable feeling to have to deal with this. So I started taking care of myself because what other choices you have, what other options you have. So I started just going in with that. And I'm telling you, it all starts from the gut. So I would eat like candy. I would make me some banana pudding. That's something I love to eat. I couldn't eat that no more. I had to give it up. And it all would just burn up my flesh. It'll cause inflammation. Like, you feel me? I would try all the stuff they said it's not good. Why that? Because that's not just junk food, but it's total carbs. It has all that unnecessary and processed sugar that's not into it. But that's why I use 100% organic, pure, 100% pure organic maple syrup. You know what I mean? And the truth, to tell you the truth, it's the best sweetener in the market that it is. That's the best, tastiest, and healthiest thing to put in your body. And the benefits that come with it is very good for you. So I'm not advertising this, although I'm daring everybody to start using this. You feel me? Or better yet, I challenge y'all to start using this instead of sugar. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, you're gonna see the difference. I guarantee you, use that for a month, you'll see the difference. Instead of, like, you know what I'm saying, using sugar and stuff, start using that. You know what I mean? When you make drinks, use that. You know what I mean? When you're using certain things and certain things you would use to put sugar in it, use that instead. I guarantee you. You know what I mean? You make sweet potatoes, you know what I'm saying, candy yams. I dare you use that instead. Watch the difference. You know what I mean? But you also gotta watch what you eat all the time. I started eating junk fast food, Burger King, cheese, mozzarella, cheese, dairy, no dairy. Dairy is also bad for psoriasis. And if you think that I'm just making this stuff up, I'm telling you, I do this for a living. I changed my whole lifestyle around. I did a transformation journey. I'm doing a healing journey. I've been on dealing with a journey. I did it all, and I'm telling you this, no excuses. This is all real. I cleansed out my whole system for 6 months. You feel me? I did it. And what I'm about to do this one right now. And every time I'm gonna show you different things that I do. I'm gonna show you when I do something for kidneys, for artery. I'm gonna show you every which way I do it. I'm gonna show you so this way you can see what I mean on my channels, on my platform. So you gotta stay tuned and you definitely gotta follow. Hit me with some likes and subscribe and tell me your stories and your journeys about life and food and healthy foods and things that you go through. I love to hear it. Come on and communicate. That's how we stay connected. My sister, she used to have her problems with her feet, and I would make her my Go Go Wild's Knees of Juice. That's why I named it after her. and she would drink it, it'll take all the swelling down on her foot. No cap. So I'm saying, I'm telling you this. I would use these and I would make it for her, etc. with this and other things in it to make the juice, and it would just cleanse out her whole drink to her swelling her feet. It would go down. So I'm telling you things from what I know, not something I'm just talking about and just making excuses. And I would drink some dairy milks, maybe some half and half. I would do all of that to see what it would do. It would just I would just start burning up information from everything. That's how I know, not just from reading it and to tell you it's not good, but I'm also like a big skeptic. So I don't just read and eat what I sell. I do research even on myself for studying, and I will go ahead and use some of those products that they say is not good. That's how I know for a fact that that really does. It irritates it. It's not good for your skin, and everything does start in the gut. Starts right here, y'all. It starts. So I'm telling you this for experience, all right? But stay tuned in and follow for more, y'all. To the next episode, like I said, Ace is up with it. Let's get it. I'm gonna most definitely keep hitting y'all with more of that greatness. Blessings, respectfully. Right here, I got my. You can see those. You know what that is. Good. That is that what? Dragon fruit. I'm soaking them drinks right now, giving a little baking soda. You know, a little apple cider vinegar bath, so I can get ready and use this and make it a nice drink. I'm gonna show you when it comes out. Just stay tuned to my channel, y'all. All right. This is what we got. So, like I said, I'm gonna keep hitting y'all more of that greatness, blessings, respectfully, successfully. Yes, let's go. Up with it. Lava.